Think by how many times I fell, I learned, but I'm weak when you smile.
How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're gonna be jumping right back here into some more Project Nope Zone. What kind of bagel can fly? A plain bagel. Alrighty. So we're gonna be jumping back in here. And one of the things that I thought about, we have our crushing factory set up now. We need to get spawners because Raven is one. Masticator. Epic Bacon, we can do one of two ways. I haven't figured out which way I'm going to do it yet. Beef Wellington, I think we can make a seed for the beef. Yes, so that's not that big of a deal. Ham and pineapple pizza, something. Well, I don't know what a yokel is. I guess it's a block. Sure, so a kelp farm. Osmium, compressed iron, salt, salt, salt. Iron. I love it that every time I go to start streaming, my software updated programs like that now. Right now is when we're going to. That's just sand. Looks like. Right now is when we're going to start updating things. Anyway, so we got 2 right now. Bell steel requires. Okay, that's fine. Well, hold on. Go back to the fell steel. Was that blazing blood that it needed? Blazing copper, which requires blazing blood. So there's 3. 1 for the blazes. Gossam. Once again, that's all fine. Aluminum, silver, brass, mana steel, copper, enriched netherite. Oh, okay. Or was that enhanced? Enhanced, never mind. Taco requires beef, which is fine. Ridiculites. With ludicrites being reprocessed, that's ludicrite is okay, so that's not that big of a deal. We are gonna need more reprocessors though. Signalum's fine. Non does not require a spawner, so we'll have to figure that one out. Hepatizin is fine. Fine, glowstone's fine, Virium's fine, amethyst is fine, slime steel. So this requires sky slime, so we'll mark 4 down there on that. Invar's fine, bronze is fine, ironwood's fine, dragonstone. Okay, that's nothing. Redstone ingot, netherite. Nebulous heart is enderman. We could do an enderman spawner, so we'll call that 5. Call that 5. Enderium also requires pearls, so that'll be covered by our enderman spawner. Enhanced gold is fine. Rose gold is gold and copper, that's fine. Neutronium, energized copper is fine. Gold, enhanced iron is fine. Tin, forgotten metal. So that is these guys, which comes from these guys. So that's 6. We're up to 6 now. 6. Magentite is a reprocessor, right? Pretty sure that's the reprocessor. So we're still at 6. Manulin is fine. Lead and elementium. Okay, so we need 6 spawners at a minimum. We have 1 there. There's 2. We could grab this one as well, so there's 3. And I don't know. We have any more in our system. Four, 5, 6, 7. So we should have enough spawners. We just have to turn them into what we need. So we're gonna need... We should have a pretty sped up one, I thought. I thought we had a better blaze spawner somewhere, which we may have turned it into something else. That might be what this spawner over here is. But we have enough spawners, we just need to actually turn, make them. Sorry, I'm having a sinus deal going on right now, so if you hear me stop talking, that's why. Let's get a notepad out here. So we need Blaze, Masticator, Raven, the Guardian. That didn't save. Whoops. Okay. Then we need... Okay, so we got Raven, Masticator, the Frozen Cores as well. So you could say 7 on that. Let's say 7 on that one. So we'll say that's the Blizzes. Was it Yokel? No, that's a kelp farm. That's a kelp farm. Bellsteel. There's Blazes, we already got that. Sorry, I'm trying to... How's it going? I'm trying to pronounce your name. Bam, I guess. How's it going? Alright, copper, mana steel, gaussum, aluminum. Molten core is with the Blazes. Ridiculite was not that. Platinum, Solium, Frost Steel. How's it going? How's it going? Frost Steel. This is something, isn't it? Frost Steel. Oh, is it Flogram? No, there's got to be a better way of getting Frost Steel. What drops these? Munchers? Sure. Okay, let me add that in here. Let's add that in. Munchers. So that brings our spawner total up to 8. Doing good, doing good. How about yourself? Slime Steel was 1, so we need Sky Slime. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still missing 1. Still missing 1 here. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Rapids Legion. Enderman. Enderman was the last spawner that we needed. Enderman. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8. So currently we have 2 there. We have 1 in our backpack. So that's 3. Streaming is going great, going great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 more spawner. 1 more spawner. Let's get our Silk Touch pickaxe here. And go nab a spawner real quick. I think we already nabbed this one. Here's one down here. Whole world on fire, I'll be your flashlight. Nice. This requires iron. Oh yeah. Are you a fan of Minecraft? Are you a Minecraft fan? It's one of my favorite games, if not my most favorite game. Okay, so now, we have our Raven. And if you want to see what I'm doing over here, I can turn this on. Right? There it goes. So I have a notepad here full of stuff that we need. So we have Blaze. We'll put hashtag for something that we already have. We already have Masticators. We have the Raven. I think we've overwritten our Blizz one. I believe. Where's my spawners in here? I think all I have is Blazes in here. Yeah, so we do still need the Guardian, the Blizz, the Muncher, Sky Slime, and Enderman. So these ones here we still need. Love the streaming vibes. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you hanging out. Alright, let's pull these spawners out. Let's get comparators. Because we have confirmed that we have 3 of the 8 that we need already. But Blazes was one of those. It was this spawner over here that we were going to swap over. You're impressed? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alrighty, so Zombie, Blaze, Blaze. So these 5 are going to get transformed into Guardian, Blizz, Muncher, Sky Slime, and Enderman. Should not be too hard to accomplish those. If we look at Egg, we want Blizz, right? I believe it is the Blizz. Yes. So we have a Blizz. We don't need the Blaze. There's our Guardian. There's our Guardian. So we have the Blizz and we have the Guardian. We need Muncher, Sky Slime, and Enderman. Muncher, Sky Slime, and Enderman. So first, we're going to make some swabs. And how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3. We need 3 of these. Let's take these eggs, put them up here for now. Put them up there for now. And now we need to go find these creatures. I'm gonna put a different symbol next to the ones that we have the eggs for already. There we go. So we need the sky slime and the enderman. Shouldn't be too hard to get either one of those. So this is solo player world. I do not have a server, unfortunately. I do apologize for that. Now, I think there should be sky slimes in the overworld. If not, we can always go to... We can always go to the Lost Cities dimension, and there should be Sky Slime Islands there. But if we don't see one here after a little while, we'll just teleport over to the Lost Cities dimension. There might be too many other different structures to spawn in here for the sky slimes. Running through my mind of something good. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go to the Lost Cities dimension. That should be fine. That was weird. Okay. Took a while for that to load in. Took a while for that to load in. Now we should be able to find some Sky Slime Islands here. I believe. I'm pretty sure this is where I've seen them before. Currently my Discord is not functioning as far as getting the link to work. I've not been able to get the link to work. I think this is a Sky Slime Island here. There we go. That's a Sky Slime. I think. Yep. Okay, so we have the Sky Slime. We'll update our list here. With our we have the capability of making the egg. So now we need Enderman, which the best way for us to get Enderman is going to be the Nether. Alright, use this as a running platform. Then we just need to find a warped forest. Just need a warped forest. Like that. Then hopefully we can find an Enderman in here. and we're gonna miss, gonna miss. Surely we can get an Enderman in here. Got blazes shooting at me because their charms have disappeared. But we're not concerned with them right now. Just looking for some Endermen. Let me try lower down here. I see an Enderman. Don't know exactly where they are. Okay, I think that Enderman despawned, perhaps? What is this? That's weird. Enderman. Oh, you know what? You know what? I can just go to the end. Let's teleport to oil so I don't have to get... I was gonna say so I don't get killed, but then we spawned in darkness, so then a bunch of zombies are here. Fun. End portal. Alright, we should have some Endermen spawn in here, hopefully. Don't like the fact that I'm on fire. Where's all of the Endermen? We could try. I don't have a teleport to the end city. We could fly it, I guess. Okay, are there any Endermen out here? Yes, yes there are. As well as some phantoms. Okay, I don't want the phantoms. Ow! Okay. I need to get away so I can check to make sure. Okay, we'll just do this way. I'm not gonna sit there and get pelted by phantoms. Enderman. Cool, we got the Enderman, so we can check that off our list. Now, the only other thing we gotta find is the Muncher. No, I'm not gonna give out my Discord username. Sorry. So, the Muncher, I feel like that's gonna be an Undergarden thing? I'm not exactly sure where we're gonna find that at. I don't know if it's the little stone guys that run around. If I look at Muncher, I don't know if I've ever seen one of those before. Like, there's a masticator, right? Yeah, that's a masticator. I definitely have not seen munchers down in the other deals there. This is a Rotwalker. This might be a lookup moment where I have to look up where to find them. Let's see. Let's do this. We'll look it up where to find it. Muncher Undergarden. Muncher. Munchers are hostiles and mobs. It's assumed to be related to the masticator. We'll wander around. Spawning rules. Who dwell at the deepest depths. Okay, so we have to go deep in the Undergarden to find it. That's what the wiki has told me. Which means if we go to where I mine the chunk out, that's probably where I've seen it before. Let's reset our positioning here. So this is where we spawn in, and I will put a waypoint here. Portal. So this is where we spawn in. Those masticators are all fighting, which is kind of comical. Anyway. So if this is where we spawn in, there's ice that way. It wasn't too far from the portal. Now I'm poisoned. Here we are. So this is where we used our miner. So we can set a waypoint here. Put mined chunk, so we don't have to look for it anymore. Okay. So we should be able to find the chompers in here, right? That's what they're called? Munchers. Not chompers. We should be able to find some munchers in here. There's yellow, right? We're just looking to swab them. We don't need to kill any. Ow! What the heck are you? Nothing that I'm looking for. Do, 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 do. Into the light I will fly, soaring higher and higher, see the ground, getting so bright. This is all ancient sea. I don't think this is where we're gonna find it. Where I'm from. I'm hoping we end up in a different biome. Alright, let's see if we can... Thought there was a way to... change your ore excavation. Not really seeing that. Okay, apparently those things hurt. Alright, we're just gonna try to go... down here. Well, this is still ancient sea. What the heck? I need a different biome. Mushroom bog. Doesn't fill me with confidence either. Uh-oh. This is ancient sea again. This is getting confusing. A lot of ancient sea. This is also ancient sea. This is another place. Oh, this is the same place. Okay, those are not what I'm looking for. Hello. Do 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 do. Let's see, if I come in here and go to controls, keybinds, trying to.
I don't care who you want to be, but show yourself, show them how you feel.
Okay, let's try those. Or excavation, okay. Um. Huh. PJ Mask, I'm sorry, I do not add people on Discord. So if I want to make this a 180 thing by 2 tall, does that work? It's still doing a 3 by 3 though. Oh, I see. We'll do it this way. Do I have my comma on me? I do. I think this can be used as a shovel as well. Also, put these up here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. A lot of freaking sediment, that's for sure. All right. And this is pretty deep. So I would think that that should allow some stuff to spawn in. That's a bat. Or a nargoyle. Not what we're looking for here. That's a rotwalker. That's another bat. That's one of those worm things. None of these are what we're looking for. Alright, let's do a slash home. We'll get this pickaxe repaired. Go ahead and do that as well. Okay. I think chompers require at least a 2x2 to spawn into. Let's go get a shovel as well, or something. There we go. There we go. There we got a bat coming in, or a nargoyle. He gone. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Okay. That at least gets us somewhere. I think that's it. I think that's what we're looking for right there. A muncher. Alrighty. Alright, that means we have our Sky Slime, our Enderman, and our Muncher. So now we just need these to be turned into eggs. Which means we need chicken feed. And then we need 3. Boop. So this is Sky Slime. This should be the Muncher. This should be the Enderman. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Oh, I do want to get a sign down. There we are. I wanted to get a sign down here with our channel subscriber here. Then if we get any more subscribers, we just come in here, add them in. But now we need chickens. Added them up? What do you mean? Alright, chickens. Out. Oh, that's right. We need... to set that to none. Do this properly.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Alright, Sky Slime acquired. Sky Slime acquired. I might have to go get a sword to do some pruning of animals. Alright, let's go back. So it doesn't respond. Oh, it's already in my inventory. Ah. Let's do some pruning here. Because I need chickens.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Alright. I need another chicken. We got our last spawn egg.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Did the fox take the spawn egg? A little curious as to what's happening here. I don't know who you're talking about. We have Muncher, we have Sky Slime, we need Enderman. Where's my Enderman spawn egg? Right there. Got it. Got those. Alright, let's go home. So now, this, and this. Here's all the spawn eggs we need. Here's our spawners. We just need to get 6 comparators. I think this one's already comparatored. Yes. So, but none of these are, correct? This one has... okay, so this one's already good. But yeah, so we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these blazes is going to be kept. So 5. 5 comparators. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Four. And 5. So now we want to make sure it's daytime, which it is. And then all 5 of these need comparators. You already have one. Like that. Alrighty, so they all have redstone control now. And one of these stays ablaze. One of these stays ablaze. Let's go ahead and swap these back around, so I don't accidentally mine these up with the wrong, wrong pickaxe. And now, okay, we can go ahead and apply our eggs to some of these. We want to keep one. Okay, so we have them turned into what we want. This is almost good to go. I do want to add on a dragon egg to that. Also, we're going to want dragon eggs on all of these. So I do need to get the dragon egg crux back down. As well as the dragon egg seed. There we go. We want that to get down there. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh, we never made a drawer for it. That explains it. I'm trying to remember what we set our magnet key to. Remembered. Okay. Let's get a drawer. There we go. Now, that should automatically get picked up now. Nice. We'll let that keep running for a while. We do want egg. We're going to want 5 of these. So we're going to want 15 of these, which... There's 135 essence. Alright, so in the meantime, we can start getting sugar and clocks put down on here. And I cannot remember if cog blocks are in this or not. Alright, we ran out of sugar. Okay. Give me 300. $300 might not even be enough. How many times I fell, I've learned. When you smile at me, can't you tell? I yearn for that someone to bear with me. I'm hanging on to. Looks like 300 is not going to be enough. Not gonna be enough. So I need a bit more here. Give me another stack. And that should be enough. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 extra. Oh, 5 extra? Sure. Okay. Whatever. Now. The math on that was 135, so we should have enough here. We need 15 of these. Okay. Go ahead and turn that off. Ignores conditions. Ignores conditions. Ignores conditions. Ignores conditions. Ignores conditions. Oh, we needed one more. I thought this already had it on it. My bad. Oh, well, we already have one egg in here, so we can just use this. There we go. So these are fully sped up. Now the only thing we need is the no AI, which I think is chorus. Yeah, no AI, no AI, no AI, no AI, no AI, no AI. Okay, so that's all looking good. We need to check our Raven and Masticator. We need to make sure our Raven has ignores conditions, no AI, fully sped up. We could lower the spawn range on all of these. That might be a good idea. I don't remember. I don't remember. It's nether quartz with blaze rods. And it does not use the quartz. I need one quartz. And I need blaze rods. And this goes in our offhand. This goes into our primary hand. There's that. There's that. There's that. 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 And that's already good. We need to do this one. Okay, that already has no AI, ignores conditions, all that. So that one's all fine. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I believe 8 is our magic number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is our magic number. That's all looking good. Boom, 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 boom. I don't need the logs on me. Okay. Now, I want to set up some conveyors on the bottom. And then I want mob mashers. Or one mob masher, rather. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iron swords. There's 3. Four, 5, 6, 7. 8. And now, how many of these do I need? 2. So I need 3 iron blocks. One, 2. There's our mob masher. And then we're probably going to want looting and sharpness on here. Get a bit of this. 1, 2. Oh, what? What did we run out of? Nothing. We got it. Sharpness is going to require 4 per with a max of 10, so we need 40 iron swords now. I'm already tired of making iron swords. Put it in there. How many do we already have? 1. So give me 39. All right. Sharpness. There we go. And then now we just want conveyors. Need some slime balls. Seventeen's probably enough. There's some more tinted glass. Go to sleep. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we're probably gonna want more tinted glass, but for now, this is fine. I want to see if cog blocks are in this pack. No, they are not. I would like a block that we can turn on and off. Technically, we could just run redstone along the line. It's just gonna make it long. Just gonna make it longer than what I was planning on. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's go make sure this one's set up, yes? 2020 ignores, yeah, this one's all good to go, and it's already set to... It's already set to masticators. So, let's just... do that. Get our pick repaired. Impossible. Alright. Now, we could pretend that this is the area. Can I put... I'm curious. Like, if I were to do this... Well, not ideal, but... So that would be the ideal placement. And then can I do this? Well, this is a non-entity. Can you put redstone on top of these? No.
But the voices in your head keep telling you isn't true. That you should give up.
Oh, no, no, no.
Even if the lead wins this war, I will fight for you.
These are an option. I'm just not sure if that's our only option for wireless signaling. We cannot put redstone on top of these blocks. You son of a bitch. Woo! Got it. That was scary. I should have turned my magnet on. Whoops. It was ready to go. Bye. Alright, so if we turned this back here into our black box, I forgot that I no longer have a wand. Bum 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 ba da dum. There we go. This might need to be one wider. We'll make it a few wider there. So if we do that, okay. That's slightly annoying. We'll do that. There we go. Now it has a center. We're gonna put our masher here. We can go ahead and put the upgrades in it. Our spawners. Can go there. Then our conveyors. Okay, we will have to make more of those. But essentially we want our conveyors all throughout here. Okay, we're gonna need more tinted glass. Not that one. This one. Get that going. Okay. Not that one. This one, please. All right. Want to make sure it's plenty tall. I think it is. Okay. We will need more glass. We will need more glass. Bum pa bum bum ba da da dum. Okay. Holy crap, that's not as tall as I thought it was. It's gonna need to be at least one more taller than that. We'll go 2 more taller to be safe. Okay. Need a little bit more glass. Bada bum 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 bottom. do 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 do. Alright, that should hopefully be tall enough and wide enough. Now, well, maybe not wide enough. The problem is the masticators. The masticators are going to be a problem. Unless we embed our spawners into the ground, which might work. It is letting a lot of light in. But we could go underneath and fix that, no problem. Go underneath and fix that, no problem. So we're gonna need something like this. Because we want a tunnel of redstone control. And then something like this. To block off any light. Is that dark enough? Other than the light coming in from the front? Yes. Even though the lighting shouldn't matter. Because we have ignore conditions on there. But I just want to be safe. Rather safe than sorry. I'll keep that open for now. Give me a lever here. And some redstone. We'll run the redstone. Let's do this, this, that, this. All right. That doesn't activate from that far down. Huh. Okay. So then... Okay, that's fine. So let's try... Huh. So we can't activate it from below. We cannot activate it from below. Port. Redstone contact. That might work. That might work. Give me 60 of those. So we have 8 spawners, so we need 16 of these. Alright, let's see if that works. Okay, we do have to get it facing the right way though. So how do we get it facing the correct direction? Okay, so from underneath it looks like. And then here, we drop this down a block. Not like that. We want to be above it. Is that correct? No, we want the two. Okay. Can I wrench this? Okay, that did spawn in the box, which is a good sign. The problem is, oh, okay, so them facing each other will emit a redstone signal, but can I feed it a redstone signal is my question. Can I feed it? No. Crap. Well, that's not what we're looking for then, is it? That's not what we're looking for then. I completely misunderstood what that was.
Fire burns out on an afternoon. Flame was so bright.
All right.
Burned so soon.
We have a relay.
Nothing left to go up in flames. Don't you look back. Don't look back in sorrow.
We have receivers and transmitters.
Today will pass tomorrow.
That might just be our easiest course.
Don't you look back. Don't look back in sorrow.
wire connector. Reader writer. Okay. It may just be the receivers and transmitters. That might be our best course. So we want our transmitter, we want our receivers linked to our transmitter. I was just trying to use something different. Need some logs. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. That was weird. Okay. We want receivers and we want 8. So if we want 8 receivers, we need 16 comparators. Okay. Receiver. We're going to need 8 of these. Okay, one more craft. There we go. Then we're going to need 8 blocks of redstone. Okay. Then ideally, how's this work again? Right click on a okay, all these are linked to channel 2. That one's also set to channel 2. Okay. Let's make sure Those should be protected now, I think. Alright, so then essentially, we can just come down here on the bottom. And set up one. Please don't fall on my head and explode. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. And all we have to do is encase these. Like this. These can be fully encased now. And then set a lever here. Doo-doo-doo. Get rid of what I don't need. Where'd this pickaxe come from? Get rid of those guys. Alright. So it seemed like perhaps we need more conveyor belts here. Set up our holes. Something like that. These are all going to be the spawners. Let's go grab the spawners. These are all good to go, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That was scary. put that away, that away, that away, that away. That away. Give me 100 iron, please.
Put it on the right track, put it on the right track. Message from my heart, message
Go to
from
sleep.
my heart.
Put it on the right track, message from my heart. Message from my heart. There's that. All right. Now, okay. So all those should be working. Come in here and make sure. We got the Raven. We got Masticators. I hear another Raven. Okay. Got the Forgotten Guardians. Did stuff spawn below? Looks like they did. I admit is annoying. But I think that's the only thing that can spawn down there. As long as we... mute the Ravens. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, let's... Armor, weaponry, pickaxe. That was everything? Okay. We don't really need the fragments either. Okay, well, we know for sure some of those worked. We need the bigger guys to die in order to fully test the other ones. So let's get more conveyors. $55 is probably enough. That's very annoying. All right. Then again, 55 might not be enough. We'll have to see here. It was kind of close. Closer than I would have thought. Okay, now, in theory, if I turn this on, okay, there's some Endermen. Okay, we're still having issues with people in the middle. Anything just to leave this town tonight. So we got some Clogram there, which leads me to believe that we did, in fact. Okay, there's some molten cores, some ability totems, some of that. Got a bunch of forgotten nuggets, which is great. Nebulous hearts, good. A lot of forgotten nuggets. Well, not the nebulous heart. Not the nebulous heart. Okay. The problem is we're gonna end up getting a bunch of just junk that we don't need. We also did not get any raven feathers, I noticed. That's because the ravens did not move. So what we need to do is probably set up a mob fan on some mob fans on this side, or maybe one mob fan with some upgrades. See it all, yeah. I'd give anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. There's one mob fan. We're gonna need wit, for sure. There's a max of 3. Distance, I'm not sure about. We'll try it with 4. Just barely not enough to cover it. We actually only need about 1. Well, we probably don't even need the 1. Yeah. So we move that fan over 1. That works, but then it needs to have 1 more fan here. Okay. So first, almost got. So that covers everything except for this one right here. Okay, so we need 1 more mop pan. One more mop pan. Knew you were gonna do that. Knew you were gonna do that. Almost got again. And that alone should be fine. So now just need a couple of levers. All right. Now, I want to see. We should... The fans are fine. It's, let's grab this guy, make sure this is on. Okay. That should be good enough, I would think. Now we are going to want to... First off, grab this. Place it down. That didn't work. Okay, hold on. We do this. We do this. Pick this up. Open it from here. Okay, now... We don't want that. Masticator scales. Blaze rods. Molten cores. Raven feathers. I'm missing some stuff here. Plus, we can upgrade this backpack. Boo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Voodoo, doo 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 doo. Okay, now it's diamond level. Give me stack upgrades. Do we have a gold seed? I don't think we ever made a gold seed. And we need to. Give me 4 blocks, please. Because we're running low on gold. Imperium. And Aura Gold. which we'll probably have to breed. Yeah, we always gotta breed them. Never lucky. Never lucky. Gonna need gold ore. Ah. Got one there. This is a 10-10-10. Yes, it is. Also 10-10-10. Let's try this one. Nope, it says. Okay, that one doesn't work. We already know that. So the fact that it keeps giving me the same one is slightly annoying. None of these work. Boom, boom, boom. I might have to go get some gold ore. I can use a combiner with cobblestone and 8 raw gold. Holy crap, we finally found a use for the combiner. Now it's no longer a waste. Okay. I want to place this one down about here. Remove this. Plant it. This is a 410. Okay, there was a 10. That did not combine. Let's see if this one works. Still no. Do 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 do. Okay, we got quite a few there. Okay, we got three different ones. Something I want to try is if it does work, I want to try grabbing a block of gold out while it's crafting. Okay, that one did not work. That one did not work. That one did not work. That's a pity. Go ahead and go to sleep. Alright, are any of these... Okay, the redstone goes away. That's a perfect 10. That's a 4. That's a perfect 10. That's a perfect 10. So we have 3 other opportunities here. Okay, not that one. Okay, this one does work. This one does work, so we want to get rid of all of those. Take this one. This is something I haven't done before with any of the other seeds. I may not need to do it here. Okay, now I need to verify again which one it was. I'm pretty sure it's the one here on our far right hand side. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. So it's this one. Yep. That's the one. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Then now, let's see if we can duplicate this one. Wolf cry out to the light. Like this can never shine so bright. So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to howl. Take a couple steps back when we lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf. Don't you dare to try to stop me. Heart of the black swan. Alrighty. We're good to go there. And the biggest reason why we did this is because we were running out of gold, and we don't want to be completely out of gold. Okay. Ooh, there's some nice 2s on that one. Ooh, there's even a 3. Even a 4. 2, nice on 2 on mutation, good. So take a couple steps back, and you hear me start to howl. Take a couple steps back, when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hound till the break of dawn. Don't you dare try to stop me. This is the heart of the Black Swan. What is with these rolls? Some terrible rolls. Absolutely terrible. But not bad enough for me to break a seed. Nice, we got a 3 finally. Nope. Okay. We don't go back to 2 on mutation. Stay at 3 or higher. Three or higher. Alright, this is gonna make a mess. Absolutely terrible rolls on the gold seeds. The inventory sort, inventory sort. Okay. Looks like everything. Alright, 3 or better. 3 or better. Okay. I want stat increases though. Eventually, yeah, give me a 4 on mutation. Let's go. There's a 4. Nice. There's a 5. 6. 7. 6. Nope. 7's fine. 8's better. 9's even better. There's a almost a perfect 10. Almost a perfect 10. 9, 10. Do 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 do. I forgot I used my magnet to improve that process. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, now we need some more wood. Okay. Do 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 do. Now, now, now. Now. Need to set up a gold pattern. There we go. I don't run out of gold anymore. We have our diamond backpack. We want backpack upgrades. Specifically stack. All right, and then maybe a void. Probably two of them. Then we'll set up our void stuff here. Set up the void overflow. Match mod. Don't know if this will work. But it might. That worked. That worked. All right. Now, turn this guy on. Turn it off for a second. Okay. So instead of on this one, I feel like that should have worked. Oh, there we go. But then this should be voiding. Okay. This one, not yet. Okay, this one doesn't have a tag. Okay. Nice. Okay, we can't dimlet those, so they have to be in here. Alright, let's... Well, technically the bones and the arrows shouldn't be in there anyway. Well, it's fine. And then... Let's do over... no, we don't want overflow. We want any. Let him go there for a little bit. This is match mod. I'm debating whether we want these grab bags or not. We can void ender pearls. We don't need the pearls from that. Okay, we don't want that one in there because that deletes everything. Got it? Okay, so... Ender pearls specifically? Okay, good. We probably want to keep the blaze rods. We want the masticator scales. Why is the axe? We don't have an axe set. Do now. We do now. So we want these, we want those. Want that. We don't want the Plogram nuggets. I don't think we want the Plogram. We'll take the nuggets off. We'll keep the nuggets. We need, so we have scales, frost steel, forgotten blaze. We have, so our sky slime is not working. Our sky slime is not working for some reason. I see that. We'll have to figure that one out. Why is our sky slime not working? Is it an underneath thing? There's our sky slime. There's a bunch of ravens under here. Lovely. Ignores conditions. Let's do a test.
Who stare behind dead moss? Smiles and tears
First of all, I think we're good on gold for a while.
hidden in the past. I don't care who you want to be, but show yourself. Show them how you feel.
Okay. Should be good on gold for a while. Let me get a lever. I want to test if the sky slime works just by straight applying a redstone signal. So the spawner turns on. The spawner turns on. Oh, there it goes. Weird. What is happening here? It's like that was weird. It was almost like they got stuck on each other. Okay, so we have Frost Steel Nuggets come in. We have the Forgotten Nuggets coming in. We have the Masticator Scales, the Blaze Rods, the Molten Cores. We're also missing the Blizzes. It literally may just be a situation where the other entities are so large that the rest of them just are not spawning in. And if that's the case, we might have to drop them. Like, take away these 2 layers, or maybe even these 3 layers, and then drop them down a bit before killing them. Sure is an interesting problem to have. far as the sky slimes, I'm not sure about those. That was weird. I came in here for something. I don't remember why I came in here. But guys, we've been going here for about 2.5 hours. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. No gameplay will happen during the break, and I'll be right back.
Fire burns out on an afternoon. The flame was so bright, but it burned so soon. Now there's nothing left to go up in flames. Don't you look back. Don't look back in sorrow. The clouds of today will pass tomorrow. Don't you look back. Don't look back in sorrow. These ashes don't look so bad. Remind us of all we had. We're living life in a dream. We're living life on the other side. We felt alive in a dream. We brought a light to the other side. And I'll stay forever. And I'll stay forever. I'll stay. Don't you look back. Don't look back in sorrow. Clouds of today.
Alright guys, let's get back in here. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna have to drop
Don't look back in sorrow.
them down.
Don't look so bad. Remind us
And that might fix some of the problems, or it may just be the fact that it needs to run longer. Excuse me, sorry. It may be the fact that it just needs to run longer, but with the slimes clogging stuff up. Let's try that again. Let's do another test. We'll see what happens. See what happens. So we get some blazes. We'll let it run for a little bit here. We're getting blazes and endermen and masticators and guardians. I'm not seeing any slimes. So I move closer and the slimes start spawning in. So it may just need to have ignored players on all of them. I thought the ignore spawn conditions would do it. But it's seeming like that's not happening. It's seeming like that's not happening, and the slimes are still getting stuck. That masticator freaking teleported? Rude. Rude. And yeah, the slimes here are still stuck. I'm not sure what's causing the slimes to bug out like that. Unless it's the no AI? I don't know. But we know so these I can't void that way, I have to do them this way. Somehow we got a Gaia spirit? What? Okay. Okay, one of those is the Tinkers. Can't do the Tinkers, it voids out the slimes. Okay, that's rough, but huh. Huh. What's causing the slimes to have problems? Also, the blizzes did not spawn in at all. Go ahead and go to sleep here. The blizzes did not spawn in. The slimes are getting stuck. The slimes need to have ignore players. So it needs another star. Probably the blizzes as well. That might be why they're not spawning in. So Forgotten Guardian, Sky Slime. Ignores players. Blizzes. Ignores players. We know the Ravens were coming in. These are also not spawning in that much. We could try putting ignored players on them as well. There should be one that's also like ignore entities or something like that. +2 max entities. Maybe some ignore light levels? We could try that. Let's see where that leaves us here. The creeper stuff we're not going to be getting in here anyway. Let's see where that leaves us here. Okay. So our slimes and our clogrum things are coming in now. Blizzes are coming in now. Turn it off. We're still having issues with slimes getting stuck. Yeah, I'm not sure what's having this. Yeah, we're probably gonna turn off the no AI on the slimes. Because I really feel like they should not just be sitting here in the air. Yeah, so we're gonna have to turn off the no AI on the slimes. We're also gonna want to put a Ender inhibitor in there as well. I don't know if that works for the apotheosis stuff, but nothing is impossible. Okay, let's put that on. And then let's take no AI off of the slimes. and see if that fixes them getting stuck. Alright, where's our slimes? Oh, it wasn't that one. Crap. It was the chorus. Whoops. I need another dragon egg. That was my bad.
What the voices in your head keep telling you isn't true.
Let me in, please.
That you should give up.
There it goes.
No, no.
Okay, so it's there.
Even if they win this war, I will fight for you.
There we go. Alright, let's see what happens now. And hopefully that fixes the floaty slimes. We can also void Blizz Cubes. Or can we? Yeah, maybe we can. Okay, that's looking fine so far. So we have our Frozen Cores, Molten Cores, Masticator, Clogrum, Frost Steel, Sky Slime, Blaze Rods, Forgotten Nuggets. We're getting our Nebulous Hearts as well. We could void off the Charms. This is coming from Reliquary, though. And Reliquary is also this, and I think that would destroy all those, so we don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine for now. Let's turn this back on, see what happens. Okay, turn it off. The slimes are no longer getting stuck. Are we getting many raven feathers? No, ravens are not spawning. So we need to give the ravens probably ignore players as well. Unless they're just all spawning underneath, but I doubt it. So spawner. It's another star. It's another star. I remember. Let's give the ravens ignore players. It already has ignore player. It has light. Okay. So then, like, we have some ravens spawning down here. If we get rid of this layer here, whoa, I was made for the land. See it all, yeah. We might have to add on ignore light. But that should mean that that is no longer a spawnable block. And hopefully we should start seeing raven feathers come in. We have 103. So it looks like that made a difference. Looks like that made a difference. So it's also looking like we do not want to sort inventory in this backpack. Because when you do that, it ignores the stack upgrade. We should be able to take it out now. Oh. Okay. We split these. Should be able to take it out now, put it back in. Does that work? Let's get more stack upgrades here. Let's take these stack upgrades and make recipes out of them.
I tried so hard that I couldn't take your face out of my heart.
Okay. We could even go tier 4. I don't really want to, but we could. Okay, let's put these on a line. That's nice. It's nice that we can do that. Okay, so now sort that inventory. Swap the nuggets. Overwhelming me. Look at me. Okay. Alright. Alright, did that actually solve our raven feather problem now? We have 103. So it would appear as if the Ender inhibitor does not work on the Apotheosis mobs. We have 165 Raven Feathers. $2,005 Sky Slime. 147 Masticator. We have over 1,000 Forgotten Nuggets. So it's working. This is working for sure. And we have the Frost Steel. I really wish that Ender Inhibitor worked with the Apotheosis mobs. But if I just back up here, let it run for a bit, we should see a lot of numbers in there increase. Because if we're not close enough to the Apotheosis mobs to where they want to teleport, then they should stay in there, I think. Turn it off. Back away again. Let it clear itself out. Let it clear itself out. Okay. Grab the XP. We're up to 452 of the Ravens. We're getting the Massacators, 3,000 something Slime Balls. 52 Molten Cores, 39 Nebulous Hearts. It's working. It's working. We should be able to move this now, I think. That looked like... Oh, it's because the inside of there is dark. We should be able to move this, I would think. And I don't know if there's a range on these or not. But like if we turn this on here... Okay, that does activate them all. Good. And now we're all the way over here. So we won't be interfering with anything. The sunrise. Blue skies. Nice. The 600 there, 200 there. Not getting that many Nebulous Hearts, but that's okay. Now, I want to see, can we just leave this thing running indefinitely? That would be the next question. It's looking like it's mostly filling up with slimes and masticators. There's some blizzes in there as well. We're definitely having entity problems. So one thing we could do, ravens are spawning and just falling into the void. So that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't see why the Ravens would be doing that. And they're the only ones that are doing it, which is super weird. Super weird that they're the only ones doing that. I guess enough of them are spawning in here that it's not that big of a problem. Somehow we got blocks of diamonds, sure. Any more Gaia spirits? 5? How did we get a Gaia seed without doing anything with the Gaia? How is that possible? I'm not complaining. What I'm gonna do though is take this over here, and before that gets patched or whatever, because I can see Kazdor patching that one, we're just gonna throw that in our system so it doesn't go away. Interesting. We're not getting very many of the Frost Steel Nuggets. I think it's because of the drop chance. We're also not getting very many Molten Cores. Do we have Ignore Players on the Blaze Spawner? No. We have it on the Blizz. Let's make sure we put Ignore Players on this one. Which I've already forgotten which one that is. For Ignore Players. Another star. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Star. Star, star, star. Okay, so there's Ignore Players. Ignore Players. We can put Ignore Players on everything. We're just missing it on the Enderman. We're only missing it on the Enderman, so we might as well put it on there. Don't know if that's gonna change anything, but never know. So we have the same conditions on everyone except for the Sky Slime, because we need the AI, otherwise it messes up. So now we should see, hopefully, a lot more Nebulous Hearts coming in. Okay, I do see Enderman spawning in now. I do see Blazes spawning in now. So it did help. It's always the masticators that are left. Because they're so big. Yeah, now we're up to 49. I don't remember how many we had before. There's a whole nother Gaia spirit. It's funny. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about these ravens. Unless we lowered their spawn range, but I don't understand how the ravens are able to even spawn at the bottom. No, their spawn range is at 1. So yeah, I'm not sure how or why they're spawning down here. Now, in theory, I could just move the ravens to the top. We could just move the ravens to the top. Not a bad idea there. Is this the Raven one though? Yes. Yeah, so this is the Ravens. The Ravens aren't scary, at least. So we put the Ravens here. They let me out. Yeah, see, now they're really wanting to spawn on top. More of them are spawning down below, though. So it looks like once the top gets full, it's hard to tell with all the other entities. We'll turn off the spawning. We'll check our raven feathers. $16.50. We have 1650 raven feathers. I want to see if any more ravens are spawning below, or if it fills up the top and then it's done. Or we can also put a slab on top. Okay, turn it off again. Right. Yeah, 1650. So we need to put a slab or something on the top once everything dies here. Alright, let's try to do something here. If I change that block to be here, is that gonna solve the Raven problem? So once again, we're at 1691. They should not be able to spawn above, so they should only be spawning below. Fly, I will fly. For the most part, okay, so we need to put a little bit more glass up there. But it does look like that did have an effect. It did look like that did have an effect, at least. So we'll fully encompass this spawner. So this should only have a spawn range of 1. So now the only possible place it could spawn in is there. Which it might still do. It might still do. So we're at 1987. We'll let it go for a little while here. So 1987 was our magical number. All right, that should be enough time. Turn it off. Do we have any ravens on top? I see 0 ravens on top. How many raven feathers do we have now? 2,179. That's a lot better. Alright, so our ravens are now fixed. Our endermen are fixed. We have 110 nebulous hearts. We have 637 frost steel. So this is all looking good now. Nothing great as far as books are concerned. All right. Well, looks like we got our mob spawner for our singularities now set up. So that's all looking good. We're gonna go ahead and leave it there for tonight, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you're following the stream. Subscribe over on YouTube. If you did not watch the whole stream, you can always watch the VODs there. You can also follow me on Facebook and X, and that'll let you know when I am live. I'll see you guys all next time.